صباح الخير. اسمي أغياد الكتبي. وأنا أصلا من دمشق سوريا، وعملت في المملكة المتحدة في بريطانيا، وعملت في لبنان. وعلاقتي مع الزملاء بالوطن العربي كله علاقة جيدة جدا، وهذا هو دور بيرز. Good morning. My name is Aghiad al-Kutoubi, and I'm an interventional radiologist.
Did you have any lectures or workshops that you participated in at this year's conference?
This year, my lecture was based on, or related mainly to, academia and interventional radiology and the introduction of training of IR into different training programs, particularly the Arab Board training program. And now that we have an interventional radiology fellowship in the Arab Board.
Can you explain to the audience your involvement in the Paris conference?
Right. الجمعية العربية للأشعة التداخلية PAIRS, Pan-Arab Interventional Radiology Society, was the culmination of efforts from various interventional radiologists in the region back in the early years of this century. And I have the honor and pleasure of being the founding president of this society, and also have the pleasure and honor of meeting all these colleagues from different Arab countries and work together towards a common goal for all of us. And this is actually furthering the role of IR within medicine within this region. And I'm delighted to see the terrific expansion that has happened in the society over the last 20 years or so since the inception of it. In 2005, we had about 55 attendees in the first inaugural meeting. And I'm delighted to hear today that the registrants for the current meeting have exceeded 2,500 and now actually nearly 3,000 registrants. Absolutely terrific. And looking at the width and breadth of the program, really music to my ears to see all these participating colleagues from the local, from the Arab countries, quite a lot of them, and also, of course, all the international experts, whom we thank very much.
As a founder of PAIRS, what would you say your vision is for the future of the conference?
Well, of course, we need to again improve the image of IR within medicine, establish the role of the interventional radiologist. The interventional radiologist is still not very well recognized or for their work actually in many of the countries in the region. And I hope that the work of this society will lead eventually to the recognition of IR as a separate specialty in all the Arab countries. This is what I hope will happen. And I think we're making steady progress. And again, looking at the number of IRs in the region now compared to what they were 20 years ago, it's absolutely terrific and very encouraging.
You mentioned your involvement with the educational side of lecturing and reaching out to younger IRs who may be in medical school or fellowships or residencies.
Yeah.
What would you tell them is one of the important things as they start their career?
Well, I mean, so first, we have different steps. We do have the responsibility of informing the medical students about the role of IR. So some work has already been done by the society, and it's a great work so far. I'm sure more work is required to advertise the role of the interventional radiology actually to medical students in the first instance, let them know all about it. Now, there are also initiatives to help or encourage medical students to come and spend time in radiology departments and IR units, see for themselves what exactly goes on and what the IR specialists do. And I think this in itself will, of course, encourage them to think about IR as a possible career in the future. Once that decision is made, well, I think that's the most important step. Once the decision is made, then it's work hard, use all the possibilities that come to you to improve your career, improve your expertise and experience, and well, you're going to be there amongst the leaders.
So as the conference is ending, is there any last words you would like to tell the delegates or anyone that may be interested in joining in the coming years?
Join the society and come back next year.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.